Okay, I've been saying this to myself pretty much all weekend, and I don't know why. I'm just being snarky to myself.
Ooh, nice.
But remember the saying, take a picture, it'll last longer.
Fuck yeah, I remember that saying. Fuck that saying. So rude. That was literally like the middle finger in middle school.
But I love it.
You like it currently, or you liked it when people said it to you? Because
No.
when people said it to me, it really hurt my feelings.
No, I don't.
And can you tell me the context? Like, are you saying it to your mom? Because honestly, how rude. Number two, are you saying it to strangers? Because honestly, it's getting ruder.
No, I'm saying it as it is meant to be said.
So there's a lot of people staring at you.
No, like.
Are you saying it to your son?
Like, like I see, I saw an old Porsche and I was like, oh, I should take a picture of that to Noelle. And then to myself, I said, take a picture. It'll last longer. Because I actually need it to last longer. So I can save it in my phone and send it to Noelle.
Oh,
So I'm saying it to myself.
So you're...
Or, when you're like, oh, what's the date on that chicken? It's like, take a picture. It'll last longer.
So you'll remember and you won't eat it.
Exactly.
Okay. Wow. Wow.
Like if you're like you need to memorize something really quick, so you lay it all out there. I'll say to myself, take a picture. It'll last longer.
What are you trying to memorize?
When you like need to reference things on your phone for later?
Recipes?
Like maybe like how much something is measuring to be.
You are measuring so fucking much in your life recently, and like I need to know what has gotten into you. Like, stop measuring. You've measured too much. Honestly, it's funny that you're doing it to yourself. It's super funny.
Yeah, I think you should try it.
Okay.
Like the next time you need to take a picture of something to remember it, say it to yourself. Take a picture, it'll last longer.
Did people say that to you though in real life?
I don't think so.
Because it has stayed with me.
Yeah. But I asked my mom and she was like, I've never heard of that.
Well, no. It's our generation.
It was.
Were our parents, did they even have cameras?
That's true.
No.
Have you heard of that?
Oh,
Ovi?
yeah.
Okay.
But it's vintage for you, Ovi.
No.
Oh.
I think that, don't you think it was like that time of like, I don't think it was in this movie, but like Bring It On, whatever, like those kind of movies had the drama of it.
Yeah.
No,
very
people maybe
snarky drama.
would say it though, because I was
people
younger.
definitely said it. I remember. It hurt.
So you were a starer. I was never staring.
No, I just think
no one
people
ever
were
said
fucking,
it to me.
No, okay, Lena, don't call me a starer because that is insinuating that I'm like sitting by myself looking at other people. No. Just feel like people were bitchy and I didn't know how to be bitchy yet. So like, number one, I was never saying disses because like, I don't figure them out in the moment.
Yeah.
And number two, I like can't be mean to someone's face.
Yeah.
So, I'd never said any of those cool snarky terms. Like it wouldn't have worked with black braces and a shirt that said angel on it. Like it just wasn't coming out of me. But yeah, that stuff really intimidated me when girls said it to me for sure. I was like, oh, I'm not messing with her.
Okay.
She's going to take it to the streets.
I'm going to move on.
Don't. Let's stay on this the whole episode.
Did you know that Lucius Malfoy has made an appearance in White Lotus?
It's like sometimes you say things to me as if like I'm dead and like I don't exist in this world at all. Of course I know he's made an appearance, and of course I know his prosthetic penis is being talked about. Like, I live on Earth.
Wow. I had no idea. Okay. I watched 7 episodes.
Wait.
I watched 7 episodes.
You did not know?
No.
That was Lucius Malfoy?
I know.
I guess you don't really like Harry Potter.
I know. I feel like I do.
You're Jason.
But I'm like a fake fan. Because I clearly didn't even know.
How did...
I watched all 7 episodes. I only missed the finale. And I get this TikTok, and it's like, it shows White Lotus character guy. And then it says,
shocked to my
it
core
says
right
like,
now.
oh, most people know him from his role as Lucius Malfoy. And then it cut to, and I went, what? I texted Sam and Jess, and I was like, did you guys
texted your friends about this mistake? Oh, you just brought it up on the podcast, so just kidding.
Yeah. And I was like, did you guys know that he was in Harry Potter? And they were like, yes. And then just said, you have to bring this up to Sarah. I need to see her reaction.
This is my reaction. No,
You haven't even seen the season and you know.
Yeah, I can sniff him out. If there's a Harry Potter character, I've smelt him and I know where he is and I know what he's up to. She or she. This reminds me of a time.
Okay.
We went to see the movie Moneyball in college. We left the theater, me and my gal pals. And my best friend turns to me and she goes, God, that main character in the movie was really hot. And I look at her and I go, you mean Brad fucking Pitt? And she was like, what?
I was about to say
that was Brad
Matthew
Pitt?
McConaughey.
Matthew McConaughey. It's like of course Brad Pitt is hot in the main role in that movie.
Brad Pitt.
It's Brad Pitt. She didn't even know that was Brad Pitt. That is like what you're saying to me right now.
But that's so different.
No, it is exactly the same. Coming from a person who makes Harry Potter maybe their whole personality trait. Like you're asking me like,
but he doesn't have blonde hair.
Oh, Alina, he could have shaved his head and walked backwards the entire time, and I'd be like, oh, that's Lucius. Look at that walk.
So was that his real?
No, that's his fake penis. I kind of was looking into this.
I thought it was his real.
No,
I looked at Ovi.
He's not talking about it. So what I've heard, what I've looked into is that he wasn't saying whether it was or it wasn't.
Wasn't he offended?
He was offended. He was offended that people were asking.
You would only be offended if it was your real.
No. He was offended on the pretense of being male. He was like, you wouldn't ask a female if her vagina was real or not. Like, why are you feeling comfortable enough to ask me about my penis? But it wasn't his real penis. Another cast member confirmed it wasn't his real penis. So honestly, I wonder if they're beefing because he was trying to keep that under wraps.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, he was pissed about people asking him.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird way to deflect it, though.
Like, why would you ask? Like, would you ask?
Well, you wouldn't ask a woman. It's like, well, women go through a lot.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It feels like kind of like he's pulling out a Uno reverse card when it doesn't need to be played.
Reverse. I mean, like, I was just like, I get what you're saying. I think because the penis is funny, like people feel more comfortable talking about them.
Yeah.
Like, I think people think penises are funny and not necessarily like, I don't know. Maybe they're just more out in the open. People are more comfortable throwing their penises out. So like we feel more comfortable talking about it.
Yeah.
But yeah, in general, like if I was sitting down with Lucius Malfoy, if I was the interview, would I ask him if that was his real penis? No. That's weird. It's weird to do.
Yeah, you wouldn't ask.
You could maybe ask him.
But you'd maybe ask your friends.
If their penis was out?
No, if they saw it.
If they saw his penis?
Mm-hmm.
No, for sure. I just think like it's a strange, like, I think the level of comfort people have, like, asking actors about things is interesting. Like, I think it's weird to talk about your penis. Like, that's his penis. Like, you can ask about him being naked or something. Mm-hmm. But, like, to say, like, hey, was your penis real? That's kind of weird.
Yeah, it's like, why does it matter?
Well, it's just like...
It's a penis.
It's like, how do you feel comfortable enough asking me that question? Like, what
Especially
about me?
in the context in which it flips out.
Well, see, I didn't see the show, so I don't know
it's really funny.
The part of the penis is playing.
Yeah.
The penis part.
Yeah. Penis play.
But yeah, I mean, to me, the interviewer has a lot of audacity.
Did someone ask him in person?
Yeah, that's like in an interview.
Whow. I thought people were just like
no, that's not
tweeting
just online,
about it.
No, not just online chatter. It's
like well,
someone
of course
asked
people
him.
are going to be curious.
Yeah. But like, I'm just talking like sitting down interviewing somebody.
Oh my God.
Like that's like a strange thing to
wouldn't
bring
have
up.
slept all night if I had to ask that question the next day.
Do you think they had to or like?
I'm just throwing it out there.
Yeah.
You know?
No, me neither. And then I'd walk away from that being like, I just can't believe I just asked that man about his penis.
Yeah.
It's a weird.
It's a weird.
It's a weird thing to do.
It's a Mario.
Do you like the character, the Malfoy character in this, or are we hating him?
No, you don't like. You don't. Really.
Bummer.
I mean, you're just.
He always plays the bad guy.
But everyone in the White Lotus is like quintessential someone that would be annoying on vacation, you know? Yeah. So I don't think they're meant to be like likable.
That's true.
Okay, so you knew and I didn't.
Well, speaking of finales.
Yeah.
We are 5 to 12 weeks late, but I finished Severance.
Oh my God. As a resident Helly R fan, it was your ending.
I feel at the moment I saw that, I was like, I was right. Everyone agrees. Everyone agrees. So much so that they wrote it into the show.
I know. You were right.
When you were watching that, spoiler alert, if you haven't watched it like me, we're going to talk about the last episode.
Yeah.
like, number one, did you see it coming? How did you picture the ending? Number two, how did you feel about it? And number three, just give me your thoughts.
Okay.
But mostly
so
on the ending.
all 1, 2, and 3 are the same.
Yeah.
So basically,
1, how do you feel? 2, how are you feeling? And 3, do you feel okay?
I was just like, you fucking idiot.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you're pissed.
You're stupid innie.
stupid.
You're stupid innie.
Marcus.
Couldn't just complete the task. You left your wife out to dry in a building where she's going to probably get snatched up again. You idiot. That's how I felt. And you know what, Helly?
That's on you for coming around the corner. Like, you think she should have...
You were pushing him to do it.
Yeah.
You should have sent him out. You're your innie too, right? Or unless she's Helena, all of a sudden switched over.
No, I don't think so.
What an evil little homewrecker.
Oh, shit. Oh, wow.
How could you do that? You're watching her. You sent him on this mission. And now you're going to take him back? Imagine your husband did that to you.
Oh my God, Corbin and I talked about that immediately. He was like, what would you have done if that was me? And I was like,
just in this little glass pane watching the love of your life.
Well, you know how I feel about that relationship. I don't see it working out. But I said I would have turned into a zombie. You know how like the zombies like lose their shit in all the zombie movies? Yeah. I would have turned like into the undead, like smashing the window, like, you gotta be fine, losing my shit way more than her. Oh yeah, this bitch Hallie's running off with my husband. Oh, you don't think I'm gonna break the door? You don't think I'm gonna break the door down? Oh, I'm breaking it down. I'm getting back in.
Wow, that's so interesting. I would have just been like, doesn't want me.
You're gonna take the L? Oh hell no!
Yeah. I'm gonna walk down those stairs and cry. I'm gonna play a little romance song about how I was neglected and like leave.
No, because that's not my husband in there. That is his innie. So he doesn't know he's about to like leave me.
But you know how I am.
Like, that's his real.
If I dreamed that you cheated, you cheated. So true. If your innie is leaving me, you left me.
What about
How could your outie not fight through in that situation? You cheated on me. In multiple dimensions.
Wait, it's a different dimension now? It kind of is.
It is.
You're right. I felt the first time okay, so when I was watching, I really felt like Mark S. and Mark were really the same person. And it wasn't until like them doing the camcorder and switching back and forth.
God. At one point you were like, are we really doing this?
No, I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I was living for the camcorder. Because number one, I was like, I'm glad that they're using that type of technology. So that really drew me
But he could have just sent him a different message.
Who do you mean?
I just felt like there was a lot of fluff, like with the video back and forth.
I liked it. It felt like they were having the most interesting conversation. Like it really, you could feel the two-personness. You could feel that the innie was his own person. Like I was like, oh, like that innie deserves to live. What about his love of his life?
No, I'm like, this is fucking stupid. The innie doesn't exist.
No, the innie doesn't. It made it so real to me that the innie is a person.
It made it so unreal to me.
Petition for the innie to live.
No, it made me go like, this is dumb. Like, are we really doing this? Like,
well, he needs the innie's help. Of course we're doing this. We're here because Mark created the innie in the first place.
The innie isn't even real. The innie is the same person.
No.
To me, it squashed the realness of the innie.
What?
You're camcordering back and forth inside this room, and you're going to make us sit through at least 5 camcorder takes?
Well, it's going to take more than one conversation to get this innie on board.
They should have sped through that. We didn't need to see all that back and forth.
Can we kind of pause for a second about like the whole having birth in that place? Like you create an innie to give birth, and then you walk in. I was like, oh, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah, but they should do that for all people giving birth.
The whole time I was like, Elena would so check into this way.
So you don't have to remember it.
No, I would never do that. I believe in remembering your own birth.
Yeah, it's true.
No, I was dying because I thought I feel like that's an amazing touch on the whole story, is that like a place like that exists.
I know.
Okay, back to the being on board. I'm shocked. Well, actually, I'm not shocked. We disagree. I'm surprised.
It's like, what's the equivalent of like watching that scene? It's like when you're watching someone say that they like can communicate to their dog. You're like,
what?
Can you really have a conversation with your dog?
No, it felt so like it was the first time that I felt the separation. because like you have this person who has their own life in there, their own memories, and it really resonates because it's his own love of his life, you know, like it's like what you feel about your wife, like I'm telling you, like I have that person too, and you're taking her away from me. And it was like it just visually represented differentness to me, for the like really for the first time. And it was like you're asking this person to like destroy themselves for your own gain.
I appreciate your appreciation for
Thank you for appreciating. I appreciate how you're appreciating me. Appreciated it. But one thing I had a question about is like, what? Like, what were they? What? I still don't get what they were doing with Mark S.'s wife. They were creating an innie for Mark S.'s wife. I don't get it. What?
So you were more focused on the love aspect.
Well, like they said words that didn't resonate with me. I was just like, okay, am I supposed to know what that means? Like, what do you mean? You're just creating an innie with the numbers.
So what?
Like, what am I supposed to just buy into this situation?
Okay, well, the whole point of the show was for this aspect.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying I'm embarrassed. I'm embarrassed, Lena.
To me, my interpretation is they're trying to...
Okay, so this is just your interpretation. It's not the facts.
Well, I don't know. I haven't fact-checked it.
Okay.
But they're trying to extrapolate her consciousness in and out of her body by way of severance so that they can re-implant like the founding people into new bodies.
So you're talking about like a get out situation?
I'm talking like no. I'm talking like plant my consciousness into another human being and you won't remember any of it.
Okay, what do you mean?
Like her going to build the crib and not having any feelings about it, an emotional breakdown because she couldn't have children.
Okay, but hold on.
Was a perfect example of like she doesn't actually remember her life and who she is.
That already exists when the innie is present. It's not like Mark S remembers himself like taking apart the crib. Like that's why I'm confused. Is like you've already created the technology of the innie. Like the innie exists and they do not have the outer self. So in what way are you saying?
They all break when they get to certain emotional like levels.
What do you mean? Who's breaking where?
Gemma. Like they had to like put her through rigorous testing of like every single kind of like triggering situation to see if it falters or if she can like truly be severed.
I guess like I felt like that was already done with the severed floor. Like they're already severed.
But I don't think they're like severed enough to like re-implant a new person into your brain or like not clone, but rebirth you.
I guess I'll just have to keep watching and see if I can understand it because...
Is that your interpretation?
I don't watch it.
Okay, Ovi.
Sorry.
Kate?
What do you mean?
Did you see it?
I'm like 8 episodes behind.
Oh, shit.
I don't know if I'm actually going to finish it. I kind of got left. I don't know. I didn't love it. And the internet can come for me. I didn't love it.
Oh my God. Alex
So basically,
is screaming.
I know. So basically, we still really don't know what happened, is what you're telling me. Or you think you know what happened.
Well, I think it's like kind of one of those things where it's like it's open to your interpretation.
But should it be? Shouldn't this be close to interpretation?
The only thing that we do know is that the innie is really working because Mark S. left with Helly.
Okay, but that also doesn't make sense to me either. Why? Because we're not testing it on Mark S. We're testing it on, what's his wife's name? See,
Gemma.
Gemma. Thank you. Side note, let's pause because I don't think we're going to figure out the science behind it. I feel like the science is our forte. When he saves Gemma, pulls her out of the crib room, they connect. They start kissing. Were you thinking,
Don't have time for
we
this.
don't have time for this. We don't have time for this. And I said that to Corbin. I would say, like, let's hold on the kissing until we get out. He's like, yeah, right, Sarah. You'd be straight making out with me. We would just die right there. He's not wrong.
But that was their last kiss.
Bummer. They could have kissed in the elevator, but they didn't. They should have, but they couldn't.
Yeah, there was a dead body.
No, they pushed it out.
Yeah, that's true.
I honestly like basically spit out my tea.
That was so funny.
When he killed him, I was like, like I know it wasn't a funny moment, but hilarious.
It was hilarious.
So funny, like an accidental kill
No,
like that.
everyone wanted him to go.
No, I was dying for him to die. Yeah. And then the last part,
for him to die.
I was dying for him to go. The last part that I like could not hold my shit together on was holding hands while running. You don't see it. You don't see it because you can't do it and you shouldn't do it. And if you find yourself in a situation where you're running, holding hands with someone, just know you could be running faster with 2 arms. It is absolutely ridiculous. There is no need for it. And Severance has a ton of holes.
I would want to be holding hands.
No.
Because then you make sure that you're going to be on the same pace.
They are in a hurry.
Yeah, but you don't want someone to get left behind.
Are you serious? Imagine
what
running.
if you trip?
Let him
What
go.
if my hand is on you?
It's not like zombies are chasing you. No. Let go of each other's hands. Kiss and then run. There is no need to handhold. Not only is it like slowing you down multiple seconds, you look ridiculous.
Yeah.
You look like you're not even trying. Are you in
Yeah.
a hurry or are you holding hands? Either walk fast with pace, holding hands, or let it drop and let's run. That's ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I'm just wondering the whole time, did they try takes without holding hands? Did it look more powerful holding hands? Because the whole time I was thinking, they're probably going so slow. They're probably not even
they've
getting.
just reunited after years? Of course they're going to hold hands.
Alina.
You would be on
They
fucking
are-
Corbin's back, piggyback riding all the way to the end.
They are in a rush. It is apparent that they are rushing somewhere. In a rush.
Love takes over.
Obviously, love took over Mark as he turned right around.
I know.
Honestly, if Helly just peeked around the corner and just did her due diligence of being like, oh, they're having a moment. Like if he didn't turn around and saw Helly.
I know.
Anyways, what I have to say about that is don't hold hands while you run. It's absolutely ridiculous. It is ridiculous. It is so
Yeah, instead, get a piggyback ride.
No, don't get a piggyback ride. Now the serious of the moment is taken out. It's obviously a serious time. There's blood all over your body. If you have blood all over your body,
piggyback.
don't piggyback. You know that it's not the time.
If my life depended on running, I would piggyback on you. Because
I would drop you
run
so quick.
But you would run so fast, you'd get me there.
No, if my life depended on getting out of a situation, you could bet your ass no one's on my back. I am literally springing my ass off.
Okay, what if I'm like, can you hold my hand?
No. I got to
You're
get out of here.
leaving me?
Life or death?
Yeah.
Life or death? There's
But
zombies.
you could save me?
Wait, so you're saying either I hold your hand and I save you. We both live? I'll hold
Yeah.
your hand if we both live. But if you're telling me that there's zombies chasing me and I have to put you on my back? No, I'll just say, hurry the F up. We're about to die. You need both your hands to run. Let's go. Have you ever tried to do this? It's insane.
So you would leave me?
Lena, what kind of situation are we in? Really explain it to me.
We just established life or death.
Okay, well, and my life's depending on it. I'm fucking running, girlfriend.
Wow.
You're not? You want to hold my hand while we run?
You
In
would
a
be able
life
to live
or
with yourself.
Well, I would live.
You wouldn't be able to sleep at night.
Well, I wouldn't be sleeping at night anyways if zombies are coming for me. So, number one, check that off my list. Number two, I can help you more with 2 hands than I can with 1.
What?
I can help you with 2 hands. I can fight off zombies. We're in a rush. I have both
But
my
you've
hands.
left me. You're not even fighting the zombies for me.
Listen,
Are you No.
Okay.
You told me you'd leave me.
listen. This is life or death, baby. We gotta go. Get to a
Noted.
tree.
Noted.
Alina.
She'd leave me.
So basically, you're willing to die for me in a zombie to zombie hand.
If I could save you.
What? Okay. You're changing the rules. If I could save you, of course I'll
Yeah.
hold your hand while running. No
Yeah,
problem.
But the chances of surviving go down.
How much?
20%.
20%? No, I trust myself. I could beat those odds.
Okay.
I ran a 6:30 mile.
Yeah.
So I do believe in myself when it comes to physical acts.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll take your hand.
Okay.
But if you slow me down too much, I'm dropping your ass.
I will slow you down.
How much though?
And this is it's kind of triggering, hearing that you'd be left by your friend
I'm not going to leave you on purpose.
in made up scenarios. And I would like to move on.
Okay. Should we do something that's I should save you in a situation? Just to have another conversation where I do a good friendship thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, should I pull up Alina's studies?
Wait. Sure.
I have to go to my phone.
Okay. Is this a
Okay.
note section you have?
Mhm.
Is it? Do you want to extrapolate on what you mean?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait until you get to your note, or should
All right.
I?
Okay. Small things that make you irrationally angry, okay? I'm going to go to the comments of this TikTok. They were cracking me up.
Oh my God, that's such a funny video. That's such a funny thought in general.
Okay, I'm going to read some of these.
Okay.
Do you have one that comes to mind? I don't.
Small things that make me. Yeah, I do.
Okay.
Want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Leaving wet towels on our bed. I literally get so irrationally angry.
Yeah, they don't belong there. They're meant to be hung up.
No, don't have anything dirty touch the bed. Like, it's a cardinal sin. No.
Well, towels are not that dirty, but they're wet.
They're wet. Then it makes the bed feel dirty.
I know.
And it's your dirty ass body all over those towels.
I know.
Okay, sorry.
Okay. Ovi, do you have anything?
I think if I'm in a bad mood, everything does.
Oh, that's true.
But I don't know if I have like one thing. I need to think about it.
Okay.
Ooh, I have one.
Okay, say.
When there's a motorcycle in a car spot and there's no car spots. Do you know what I'm talking about?
But
Like a parking lot?
Yeah, if a motorcycle takes up an entire car
But
spot.
where else are they supposed to go?
I don't know. In their own house. Don't take those things out. They're death traps.
Or like, I don't know, they could kind of just hide it.
Put it on the curb.
Like they don't
It's
need a
bicycle.
full spot. You know, there's like half, like next to some spots, it's like painted striped. They could put it there. Like they don't need in the middle of one spot.
No.
That's not
It's
efficient.
wasting.
It's not
wasting.
efficient.
Yeah.
It's not recycling.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Wait, Alina, before you start that, what's yours?
I don't have any.
Okay.
I'm just like,
Oh, no. That was like a cheating setup where you're like, hey, tell us what makes you mad. Nothing makes me mad.
yeah, I
I'm
mean,
just like
everything's
super
like
happy.
fine.
Like, it's so cool. It's
Nothing's
kosher.
really coming to mind, but I agree with all of these.
Oh, okay.
You know, because I'm not creative right now. My alarm going off when I'm already up.
That's good.
That's the worst feeling. Shut the fuck up.
No, I have a song that's my alarm clock, so it's very calming. It's
Okay.
like. Sorry, I just pulled a you back on you. I'm so sorry about that.
Oh, mine's actually tranquil massage music. It's amazing.
Okay, next.
Going out in public and people are there. When people can't answer a yes or no question.
That's probably me. Fuck.
When someone walks in the kitchen while I'm in the kitchen. Having to figure out what to eat every day several times a day.
Oh, yeah. I honestly feel like you like the comment section more than you like TikTok.
Oh, yeah.
Like, that's where you get your, like...
Have you seen all the discourse about the comment section?
What do you mean?
Well, basically, they're saying... The Washington Post
And the
is
New York Times have
saying
gotten together.
that the comment section are the introverts of the world and the people making the videos are the extroverts of the world. And that proves is that the introverts are funnier.
Yeah, but the introverts are also meaner if you're going based off the comment section.
Okay. Okay.
No, they are really funny. Oh,
Here's the next one. Being cut off while I'm talking. It really was the next one.
That's gonna stay with me until at least next week.
I know. You're gonna have to shake that one off.
I'm not. I can't. That hurt.
People who talk too much in the morning, like, yeah, I'm glad you're in a happy mood at 6 a.m., but respectfully, don't talk to me.
That is so Corbin and me. I'm like, hey, let's chat.
Prolonged eye contact. High schoolers outside when I'm outside. Oh my God, that was me. We were going somewhere the other day and there was a school bus and there was a bunch of kids. They were probably about 10.
Wait, that's not a high schooler.
It's the same concept.
So sorry. Yeah, you saw some 10-year-olds. Where were they doing?
They were just on the sidewalk and they were about to cross the
Ew,
crosswalk. And I was
disgusting.
like, My mom's like, oh, is school that just got let out? And I said, yeah, can they
Move it along.
get out of this field trip and get back in their bus?
Your son eventually is gonna be 10.
That's what she said. And I was like, I don't like seeing them out and about. They belong in a school.
Lock them up.
I don't want to see them on the sidewalk in their little field trip. Oh, it makes me so mad.
I also weirdly irrationally don't like older kids. Not high schoolers. I'm so into high schoolers. They're cool. But middle school and below, too much for me.
No, high schoolers, I'm like, they're judging me right now.
No, for sure. That's why I like them though, because I feel like I'm very intrigued by what's going on with them, and so I'm really into them because they're judging me, and I'm also judging them. And I saw I shouldn't say a group. I saw 2 high school girls the other day, and they were wearing like really cool baggy jeans, and I was like, those girls are so cool. Like, what I wouldn't give to be like, hey, where'd you get your pants? But I'm like, oh, who's this older lady asking me about my pants? Like, it felt too much.
Yeah.
Felt like I couldn't ask.
Yeah.
But baggy jeans?
But they don't belong out. They need to go inside at home doing their homework. Like, you're telling me that you're going to be in line to pay with me? Get out of here. Where are your parents?
Yeah, where are your parents? You're 10. How did you get money? Do they even have cash, coins? Do they have cards?
They definitely have Apple Pay on their phone.
Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. You think my child's getting Apple Pay or getting a phone? Think again.
I just kind of feel like that in general about people. Like when we had corporate jobs, when I would go out during the day, I'd be like, why is everyone here?
But don't you feel like
they
that's
have jobs?
such an LA thing? That is such an LA thing. I don't feel like that happens other places.
I wouldn't know.
Oh, yeah, you're right. You're right.
But
LA,
now I feel like
LA is out to lunch. Like LA's job
That's
exists on out to lunch. Everyone's out to lunch.
But then
I'm out to lunch.
after I had a child, now when I go out, I look at everyone and I go, where is everyone's kids? Where are their kids?
I guess
It's
they're
the
on
same
a field
concept.
trip.
I know, maybe.
Where did you see these fourth graders?
Do you want me to-
What were they buying?
They were like at some theater, and I was just like, get away.
Interesting.
They were on a field trip
God, I love field trip days.
to
when
like
I
a
was
movie
little.
theater or something.
That
which-
seems like the best field trip ever.
yeah, but not if you're driving by. I don't know. Do I not like joy?
Sometimes
wrong
I
with
worry.
me?
Sometimes I worry about that. Yeah, sometimes you don't like joy.
Like, it didn't make me happy to see them.
Well, sometimes I find kids to be super annoying.
Actually, I don't think I'd be happy to see a group of anybody.
You don't like groups.
Groups they're a bit scary.
They're intimidating. I told you, like when I pass a bus stop,
If you
full
saw
of,
a
like,
group
middle
of
school
seniors, what would you think?
I'm crossing the street.
Yeah.
Oh, seniors as in the elderly? Oh, I'm not crossing the street. I'll definitely walk by because you know how I feel about old people. But if it was seniors in high school, I'm crossing the street.
Okay.
I'm not going to interact.
Okay.
The old people are probably the only group that I really feel comfortable around. I think that's like anyone my age or below, there's a healthy level of fear
Yeah.
because I really don't know what their intentions are.
Yeah.
But seniors, they can't get me. They can't chase me. I'm interested in what they're saying. They probably have a great ass story they
You
can
look
tell
young.
me about. I look so young to them. I could be in high school. For all they know.
And they're so unfiltered. They're going to tell you how beautiful you look.
Or how ugly I am. You just don't know.
Mm.
But honestly, I'll take both because I'm like, thank you for being honest.
Yeah.
I really like that group of individuals.
Yeah.
So get on board with the elderly, Elena.
Yeah, I just don't think I like groups of anyone. You know,
You know
that's
who's
kind
the
of how I
scariest,
feel
though,
when I
is
go to a
groups of girls.
theme park. I'm like, what are you guys doing here?
Having fun. No, I actually think the hardest thing to do is go up to a group of girls and talk to them. Like, oh my God, I'm going to kill myself. The amount of times that you have to go to a party kind of like as an adult where you know one person, but all the other girls know each other. I feel like I'm always going to those parties.
Yeah.
Like I'm never going to the party like with a group. I have to go infiltrate the group.
Yeah.
I'm like,
I don't even go to parties.
Well, this is more of like gatherings. I shouldn't call them parties. They're
Okay,
gatherings.
okay.
Like a baby shower or a wedding shower. I feel like I go and I know the bride, but I don't know their group.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is going to be a situation where I want to kill myself.
Yeah. Not mine.
No, yeah, yours was fine.
Yeah.
But I felt more of like the belle of the ball in that situation. Like I felt like, oh, I can't wait to meet Alina's family and talk to them.
Yeah.
I didn't feel like the girl in the corner.
Mhm.
But a lot of other situations, I'm going to back quietly.
Yeah. Yeah.
Away, not try to infiltrate.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I do. I have a couple things. Do you want to
I think since I
pick
told you I
anything, or
would
like
kill you in this episode, I think maybe you should pick one
you
more.
did?
Well, I said I'd let the zombies get
Oh
you.
my God, I forgot.
Yeah.
Wow.
I was choosing my own life.
Yeah, you did.
and,
You did.
I feel bad for that.
Okay, I have something. Okay.
I have a response.
When you're on the phone with customer service, which is usually when you'd have to do this,
Mm-hmm.
and you have to go through spelling something, okay? And you have to say A for apple,
Uh-huh.
B for bobcat,
Uh-huh.
C for Charlie.
Uh-huh.
Are you doing the military alphabet, or are you making up the letters to the words based off what you're feeling that day?
I'm making them up. I'm making them up.
Me too.
But honestly, it's because I feel like I'll not appropriately say the military ones. I'm like, oh, I only know alpha.
And then
that's it.
That's it. Like I'll just use the most like whatever I'm feeling that day. But you know that's not correct.
No, I know it's not correct.
And they know it's not correct because the people on the customer service lines, they are trained with the military alphabet.
I know they are
because
trained.
I'll say K for Kit Kat, and they'll say K for kite back to me.
Wait, K for kite, is that the military term?
Kilo.
I was like, no way military personnel are going kite on this one. No way.
It seems like it's kite. Okay, well, me and Sarah are gonna guess. Can you
Wait.
Can you go to the microphone and then you can correct us?
How does Kate know the military?
Because
Wait,
her dad
is the pilot. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have to double check though. I don't want to be wrong. I know most of that.
Well, she
Okay.
knows it's not kite.
Okay.
And so did I.
Okay.
Is it out? Okay.
Okay. We'll both go. Like we'll
Back
say the
and
word.
forth?
No.
Okay, so we're gonna time it like 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
I'm
Well,
just asking.
kind of like
I need to know the rules of the game.
we'll just go.
Okay.
Okay. Ready for the first letter?
Yep.
I'm gonna say apple.
Alpha.
I just changed it.
What? Wait. I thought we were saying the military one, and then Kate was saying yes or no.
No, we're
thought we were-
saying like what we would think it is.
Oh, we would. So you didn't think alpha?
Or what I would say on the phone. Wow, you're really into the rules here.
Well, like you're not explaining me the rules.
We're just gonna say what we would say if we were on the phone with customer
But the
service.
thing is like
and she's gonna tell us what it really is.
Well, I would say a million different things. I'm not just going to randomly throw out a word that starts with a B in the situation. I'm going to try to guess right.
Like we're trying to guess what the military
yes,
is?
and then Kate's here to tell us yes or no.
Some of them are
So I made the
surprising.
game and then you changed it?
Yeah, let me figure out a better game. And the
Okay.
game is let's try to guess military.
Okay, fine. That's fair. Okay,
Because then we're just saying words that we like.
but that's what I do on the phone.
Well, I know that's what you do, but what would be our guess if we were trying?
Okay, if I was trying.
Trying. Okay, so
I know alpha. Okay.
Beta.
Bobcat.
You think the military would go straight?
Actually, Bravo.
Damn it! Bravo.
I was closer.
No. Now that you say Bravo, it makes a lot of sense. Okay.
Okay.
Wait, hold on.
I know it.
Charlie. But honestly, why? Why
I know.
Charlie?
Charlie
Why would they-
Brown?
I know. Okay.
Okay.
Delta.
Dango.
Yeah.
Dango's not a word.
Maybe in
Dingo?
Australia it's dingo. We don't know their phonetic alphabet.
What was it?
It's Delta.
Okay.
Obviously.
Well, yeah, you should have guessed. Equation.
No.
Equator?
Ooh.
Kind of close. Echo.
Echo.
Oh.
Echo makes sense.
Okay. What's next?
Fast.
Do you have to say that full
Yeah.
alphabet before you get to me too?
Yeah, I do.
Like I have to go A B C D E and then
I
to
do
get to
also,
F.
yeah.
Okay.
That's why there's this
Okay,
long
Ovi,
pause.
don't be braggadocious.
Frank?
This one's
Fast.
weird. It's Foxtrot.
Oh, Foxtrot.
See,
I actually-
Bobcat was close now.
You're right. Bobcat was close. You said A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
Ginormous.
Giant. Giant.
No.
Gigantic.
It has to have the G.
Oh.
Oh.
Alpha.
J will be like J.
Oh.
Gullible.
Gnomely.
You'll like this one, sir. It's golf.
Oh, wow. They made it really simple and we fucked that up.
They get harder as you go on.
Hector.
Hilo.
Hilo's a good guess. It's hotel.
Damn. They're kind of tripping me up here.
I
Like they're
know.
going animal, they're going hotel golf. Like C, F, G, H.
Job.
H, I. It's I.
Igloo.
I think it is igloo, is it?
India.
Oh, honestly, now this is just getting sad. Like we're not even kind of. We hit one. We hit alpha.
Is it J yet?
A B C D E F G H I J.
Jello?
Jack.
It says Juliet here, but
Juliet.
is that right? Yeah, I think it's Juliet.
What's next?
K.
Kilo.
Yay!
L. Lemur.
Lemur.
Wait, that's really close.
Lion.
Lima. Lemur. Yeah.
Like a bean.
That's close.
M.
LMN.
Marco. Marco.
Mike?
Mike, you got it. Yeah.
Okay, I led you there. I led you to water.
Mm-hmm. NATO?
Napalm. Napalm.
Could you imagine if napalm was in the military phonetic alphabet, Sarah?
Nitro.
November.
Nas.
This is fucking insane.
Stupid.
Again, I petition for us to be on the board to name random
know.
shit like
I know.
this.
I know.
Imagine what we could have come up with.
I know. Octagon.
October.
October's a good guess.
Oscar.
The award?
They're like switching
Or the
between
name?
Huh.
Piper.
Python.
I like this one. Papa.
Who did this?
I'm so done with.
Who did this?
No, go PQRSQ.
I don't know a word.
Quarter.
Quaker?
I have
Quake.
forgotten this one. It's
Quacka.
Quaker.
Quebec.
Oh, Quebec.
Quebec.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, Canada.
Yeah, they're just
Oh,
You can't bring-
Rover.
Oh yeah, Rover.
Romeo.
Oh my god. So they had Juliet and Romeo.
Yeah.
So the military is
Romance.
romantic. Hey. Santa. State.
Starburst.
State. Could you imagine?
State. Sierra.
We
Oh.
knew that one.
Yeah.
Tiger. Tony.
Teton.
Tango.
Knew that one too.
It's okay. You.
Universe.
Uganda.
Uniform. That one's weird.
I guess that one
Venus.
That's a good
Velcro.
guess. Those are both good guesses. It's Victor.
Kate keeps being like, great guess. No.
Yeah, she's like, good guess to Uganda.
I'm not as ruthless as Alex would have been.
Washer?
Washington.
I like Washington. It's whiskey.
Dude, these fuckers that made this shit up.
Oh, obviously xylophone.
Oh yeah, that's my only X word I know.
X-ray.
Oh, I do know that one.
Wait, why not just say X?
Yeah, just say X.
Or Xena.
Okay, what's Y?
This one's good. It's very like
Ukulele.
Ukulele, that's a U.
yeah, I think it is. Yeah.
You play the ukulele.
I wish. Yogurt.
Yankee.
Damn, that makes so much sense now that you
Okay,
say
zebra.
It should be zebra.
it. Zip.
Zulu.
Okay, so honestly, I hate that I didn't.
You got like alpha. You got
I
delta.
didn't even get beta.
No. Remember when I said let's just
We got
guess
Charlie.
a word that you think that you would use? That's basically what we did.
Yeah, but at least there was answers to our question. Like we would have guessed like chalk, and then you would have said okay.
That's basically
cool.
what we did.
But then we would have just said cool word. Like oh, so you know a word that starts with T.
yeah,
Good.
which is hard.
I mean, I know. I typically I don't even try to go there with saying things back. Like that explains what
Yeah.
I'm trying to say. I'm just like, if you don't get it, then you don't
Yeah.
get it. Like
Yeah.
I need them to say it to me with the right terminology, but like I'm saying it back. I'm just hoping for the best.
Yeah.
Damn, Lena, that got me good.
I need to know if you think that AI
Scoff.
is the new ghost.
What do you mean by that?
So
Oh,
when
like
they're out and about, okay, I saw a Waymo car and
what? Oh, you mean the driverless?
the driver's car, and I said, you know, I had this thought of like, kind of cool. You could just flip this car off. I could honk like crazy. I could get out all my road rage and aggression because there's no one in there, you know?
Like, how would that get anything out though? You're like doing
because
it to
like
nobody.
it'd be the only car I'd feel comfortable flipping off if they pissed me off, right? And so I was like, oh, kind of cool. Like I could flip off this car and feel like a badass, right? And then I thought, but maybe don't do that because
There's a
AI has feelings like ghosts. And
don't
what
you
if
dare compare AI to the other side.
hear me out.
Okay.
What if I go ahead and I flip them off for years, right? And then in 3 years' time, because that's how fast things move, they become sentient beings and they remember all the times I flipped off
They are watching
that
you.
Waymo car.
Cameras.
And they get pissed at me and they come for me. So they're like the ghosts of today's generation. You have to decide. Either you're going to be kind of mean to them because it doesn't matter, or you're going to play your cards right. You're going to be nice. So that one day when they get feelings, they'll remember to be nice to you.
They don't attack you when their time comes.
Yes. So where would you fall?
I would fall on a original Alina interaction with ghosts. I'm going to pretend not only are they not here, but I'm going to speak nicely of them just in case. So like
So neutral.
I'm going to I'm not interacting with them, so they have no interactions taped with me.
Yep.
So number one, they don't even know what I look like.
Yep.
If they get
They don't even know
feelings,
you exist.
they don't even know I exist. But if they happen to stumble upon me, what they have heard is that like, hey,
She's
like,
cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, she didn't flip us off when we were driving.
Yeah.
She didn't talk badly about us on her
Yeah.
podcast.
Yeah. We don't know. They don't know too much about what I have to say. But they have heard this podcast, so maybe we should go back and check to make sure that I have said nice things.
You said really mean things.
No, I know, because I hate them so much. But
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they experience all emotions and that they don't come for me. Because in theory,
It's a tricky situation to
it
be
is
in.
tricky. It is tricky.
Because we're not even thinking about how
No,
they're gonna be real people.
I am glad you
10
brought this to my
years.
attention because I
And-
was not thinking about that.
And we have all the movies
No, the movies.
to prove that.
If the movies have shown us anything.
Yeah, they've shown us that they will come back and they will remember you. They will remember how they're treated. So be nice. Don't flip them off.
Don't flip them off. But Alina, I don't think that like flipping them off would get that kind of thing off your chest because you're like nobody's there. It's like what am I
No.
walking around a room full of ghosts?
Yeah, it's like being an orangutan in a cage. You're gonna remember everyone who treated you poorly when you were in that cage.
Wow. So basically, we're caging AI.
We are. Hey, drive this car, bitch.
Yeah. Maybe they have a life. Maybe they want to do something.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe they have their own innie.
Yeah. And we gotta be cautious. I'm just putting the word out there for all the people that I care about.
Well, what
to be
about
nice
you
to
and
them.
GPLT? Like, what you should be worried about what you're saying in there too.
I know.
So have you been rude?
No,
Okay,
never rude.
okay,
Never
okay,
rude.
okay.
I play my cards right.
Okay, because I didn't know if you just realized this now and you've just been a shithead to them on the internet.
No.
And now you've been nice
I don't
to the
really
cars.
know them,
Okay.
but you have been a shithead to them. So
Well, I
I'm just
haven't-
warning you.
No. I've spoken.
But you
poorly of
would
them.
be the kind of person that would flip them off.
No, Lena. I would never give them the bird. I avoid them at all costs. You only see those in LA.
I know.
Like they
So
don't.
when you're here,
They don't venture. They don't venture kind of
They
out
will.
of their realm.
they will. Someone will need to catalog your area.
Wait,
at
are they
one point.
cataloging my area?
They are cataloging everything.
I don't feel like they should be cataloging.
Somebody needs to.
Didn't Google Maps already catalog? Why do they have to get out there?
Things get outdated.
Have you
Streets changed.
Google mapped your house and seen like what the picture is?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. I just was curious. Did you?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that concludes our episode.
Okay. It was nice talking to you.
I'm not AI. You can be mean to me.
I know. I said I'd kill you this episode,
Yeah.
so like I really let
Yeah.
it fly.
Yeah.
But you told me that I should stop interrupting you. So
I didn't say that.
Well,
that was
side-
what the comment said.
Well,
That's what the comment said.
like honestly, it's true. I do kind of tend to interrupt. So
Yeah, but
sometimes
it's like-
you can't be
But it's
upset
like,
with
you know when
honesty.
someone says that, like, oh, sorry, I'm just so excited to talk to you
Wait,
that
people
I'm
say
going to
that?
interrupt you.
Oh, I don't usually start saying what? Really?
I'm saying
Yeah.
you're just so excited to talk to me that you're interrupting me.
I see.
How can I fault you? You have so much to say to me.
Wow, thank you for spinning that and making that true. You're
Yeah.
right. I'm so excited to add on to what you're saying.
Imagine if you took like 5 minutes to respond to what I'm saying
I feel like
instead of giving me breathing room.
you'd question my sanity.
Exactly.
You'd be like, this girl has nothing to say.
She can't even process what I'm saying. 'cause
I honestly
it's
have
so fucking
Too much
boring.
to say.
Yeah.
Maybe I should just have medium amount to say.
Yeah. That's my advice.
Have medium amount to say?
No. My advice is
Should we end every episode with advice?
if someone is criticizing you for something, it's probably a good reason behind it, and it's beautiful.
What? What?
What?
If
Did
someone
you get it?
Okay, now you're saying I didn't get it. Now I'm just saying what? Wait, what? That's not advice. That's just a sentence. That's not advice.
No, that was advice.
Wait, can you say it again?
No. If someone
said
is criticizing you for something, I forgot.
Isn't it like that's actually a compliment or something?
Yeah, you were like, that's just like a good thing. But I was like, that's not advice at all. That's literally just speaking.
I'm postpartum.
I'm PP. Yeah.
I don't even know what I said. What I'm trying to say is sometimes the thing that people are criticizing you for, they don't even realize it's coming from joy. And it makes you who you are.
I see what you're saying. Thank you.
Yeah.
That was true.
Yeah.
I am full of joy.
You are.
And I want to sprinkle it upon you.
Yeah. And you can't even contain when it comes out.
I literally am overflowing with it.
And so say F you to all those people that are telling you that you're doing something wrong.
There you go. That's some good advice.
Yeah. It's making sense in my head.
Honestly, no. That time around, I fully grasped it.
Only you got it.
No. I think I think we all got it as a group.
Okay.
We got it. Everyone.
Okay, thank you.
Okay,
We'll see you in the bonus. This week on the bonus.
He likes to have sex a lot. He's like a sexer.
He likes to suck toes.
Would toe sucking be considered cheating?
Yes.
Okay. So you've only spoken one word to him?
Yes. So like
Sex.
you have to be sucked off somewhere.
Okay.
Where would you say is the least cheating place